coming up this year, we no longer have that grant. So that's why we brought on these other organizations onto the island to help fund the cost. The initial setup cost is more expensive than the ongoing maintenance. It is a subscription like any other technology subscription, and when you look at the value of this versus the value of another one, again, as a technology administrator, you have to weigh which impacts the most students, which impacts student achievement the most also. So I personally haven't had to make that decision yet, but I'm sure those of us that will have to make it will come up with some very good rationale to try to hold on to it as long as we can.
Now, a related question. You talked about achievement. So I don't know who this question is for. Any of you could probably jump in. But when I talk with for-profit enterprises, they're focused on ROI. They want to know what the return on investment is, and ultimately something affecting the bottom line. And of course, we have business metrics. We know which ones to look at. So how difficult is it to measure educational achievement in these virtual world activities? What's being done there?
I'd like to jump on that one if I could.
Okay,
since it's
Peggy,
one of my
right?
yes, that's pretty much one of my pet peeves. Is that I just spent a couple of days at a GLS and in the MIT Media Lab, and the discussions around assessment were pretty fascinating because, as I see it, what we keep trying to do is assess these new technologies and learning that goes on within the new medias with, we're assessing 21st century skills with 19th century methodology, and it's just not working. Because the things we want to measure now are the things that they're learning within these new technologies that are just not accurately assessed through these standardized tests and scantrons. The way I assess things, I have surveys the kids fill out. The teachers respond to me that they have never witnessed such a level of engagement. When you have kids logging in from home when they're sick, that to me says success. Now, of course, everything these days is data-driven, so we're in the process of inviting some people in who are gathering data, and they're going to be working that through for us. But I see the kids' involvement. I see them invested in their learning. I see them taking ownership. I see them instilling rigor in this. We'll develop a project, and they'll instill much more rigor in it than we intentionally planned. So really, for me, the assessment is in the level of engagement and the way these kids are responding to excitement in learning again.